years and years ago when I was living in Vancouver, and they were championing women leaders. They had a women leadership conference sponsored by the HSBC. And I was like, what is a bank doing having this is bizarre. And they actually said that they had come to this problem where they kept losing their people and their best people. And they kept investing like exorbitant amounts of money in attracting and retraining management. And as soon as people would get to middle management, they would drop out. And then they decided, what if we spend some money finding out where those middle managers are going and why? Maybe it would be easier to retain them than it would be to spend all this money trying to retrain. So when they did the research to find out where they were going, they were all women having children and leaving. That's really what happened. And they went and talked to them and said, okay, why are you leaving? Because you're having children. And they literally were like, the hours don't work. The lifestyle isn't convenient. There's nowhere to do daycare. You don't have any, sort of support system in place for me to be a mother. And so ultimately I chose my kid. So the bank had this decision to make. They could either keep spending exorbitant amounts of money, retraining people and deploying them who are not even as good as their old managers, or they could adapt some things. They could change some things in their structure to be an organization that would fit the life of a mother and would make it possible for people to actually do meaningful work in a way that is flexible enough to meet their demands as a parent. And what they found is that they got all of those workers back, and they did really kind of neat things. Like they put daycares into their headquarters, for example, or they created flexible hours where people could create their own hours and they could work with their spouse in terms of making the best. But what they found is that not only did it bring back all those female managers but HSBC became a company that everybody wanted to work for. And it became one of the best companies to work for as an employee because it bettered everybody's life. That actually dads needed that too. They just weren't able to say so. So again, they just were like, this is a key part of the advancement of our company. So I think I would love to speak to young entrepreneurial spaces right now and say, do this now. Do this now, because not only will this be good for women that you're working for, not only will this be good, it'll be also good for the dads. It'll also be good for the people when you have a flexible, adaptable workplace that takes the skills and the creative energy and the gifts of the people that you have in your workplace, and you work around that, maximizing their strengths and their potential and their capacity without killing everybody out and making the structure and system of the thing the god instead of the people, the people that can maximize their gifts for your calling. So if you do that now, I think that's kind of a key thing that will not only benefit women, but will also benefit men.